Alright guys, just got a bushel of tomatoes out of the garden. This is about the second one full bushel I've had so far this season. I already got 6 quarts of tomato sauce done up, and I'll be making some more, so I will be showing you a video on Thursday of me doing that. Right now I'm going to go ahead and get these cleaned up and settled in, and when I'm off Thursday I'll go ahead and get them all strained and ready to go. So we'll see you then. Alright guys, Jim Pawoodsman channel. You can hear in the background my KitchenAid strainer. I'm cutting up the tomatoes out of the bushel here. I like to quarter them so they can fit down the chute better. Never want to use your fingers when you're working around any type of tool. This has a plastic auger but a metal spring in that, so you can take your fingers. I'm not going to show you every tomato, but you get an idea of the process, picking out the seeds and the skin and leaving me with pure tomato juice, which I'll dump into my large pot down here and bring to a simmer and let it reduce to half, and then we can can it. So we'll see you when we're near that process later. This is what a bushel of tomatoes gets you. Just under, I'm going to say, 4 or 5 gallons of sauce, and we'll reduce this in half, and that will let it thicken up, and then we'll can it. So you'll get to see the canning process. Probably 12 to 14 hours from now, because it's going to take a while for this to reduce. See you then. I'll give you a little update on the progress here. This is about 6 hours in, and we've only reduced maybe 1.5 inches, and we still got another 3 inches to reduce. So this evening sometime it'll be ready to can, and we'll show you the next step once we get there. Alright guys, thank you for staying tuned. Alright guys, we are ready to can. Got my sauce reduced to half in volume, nice and thick. Over here I got some of my jars sterilizing in the hot water canner. I got my workstation set up here, so get the camera out of the way here, and I'm just going to walk you through one jar process of it, and then show you the finished product. We're going to keep this video short. So what I got is my funnel and a ladle. I'm just taking the tomato sauce and filling up the quart jar. Nothing hard, pretty simple. We're going to stop approximately 1/2 inch from the top, which is about the first groove in the thread where the band sets. We got hot sauce and hot jars. Typically I do this in the 3 jars at a time, but just for the sake of this video we're just going to do one. Next, because they're not sure how acidic tomatoes are anymore, they keep changing, they recommend for the quarts we use 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Pints would be 1 tablespoon. If I'm doing quarts, so we'll do 2 tablespoons. I'm going to take a wet rag, make sure I didn't miss anything here. Reach around my wand. Get a lid that was sitting in the warm water over there, staying hot so the glues heat up. Set that on top. Twist the man down. Just hand tight. Find my lifter. Place it in the hot water bath. Just find this sulfur. Once I get this filled up, I'll bring it back to a boil, cover it, and we'll let it go for 40 minutes for quarts, 35 for pints, and after 40 minutes we'll set it on my other towel over here and let it rest overnight, and we'll check the seals tomorrow. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Guys, I did forget one process in this whole thing. It shouldn't hurt the one, I'm hoping. If not, well, I'll learn not to do it again. And that is going to be, let me set this out of the way. You want to make sure you release any air bubbles. Sauce, I can't see where there's going to be a lot of bubbles. If I think if I had a vegetable one here, or like my pickles I made downstairs, where you have chances for air bubbles, would be a big issue. But something like this, I don't see any major problems coming out of it. So we'll just keep an eye on it. So, alrighty, talk to you. There's our rapid boil, and we'll be doing for 40 minutes, guys. And we'll be back to you. Alright, guys, here's the finished product. I don't know how well you're going to see in this picture, but we got 6 quarts out of a bushel. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but it's what you're going to get. So, but that gives me now 12 quarts of tomato sauce, and I got 8 pints of bread and butter pickles downstairs. Remaining of the tomatoes are going to end up going to be part of salads, and I'm going to probably try to slice them up and throw on the dehydrator and dehydrate them. So everything else I'll be canning here in the future is going to be beets and these little baby carrots I have done. So that's all I got in the garden this year. If I can get some a cabbage somewhere, I'm going to try to make some homemade sauerkraut and can that as well. So I hope you learned something today. This is only the second time I've canned tomato sauce. You hear they're popping now, sealing, and it's some work, but it's fun. And you know what's in it. This is just plain tomato sauce. Whenever it comes time to cook with it, what I'll do is I'll put it in my pot and add my garlic, my oregano, my hot pepper flakes, and we'll add some meat to it, onions, black olives, you know, whatever you like. So, but it's just a blank canvas to start out with. So, all right, guys, I want to thank you as always. Oops, sorry about that. As always, for watching the Pawoodsman, and most of all, God bless.